mysterious distress signal emerges from the unfathomable depths of space, far to the galactic east of Holy Terra. It is the valiant warrior of the Adeptus Astartes, the Space Marines, who have been entrusted with the task of discovering what is happening on this desolate world. But hardly do they set foot on the surface of this nameless planetoid when their enemies begin to hunt them down. They realize too late that they have just fallen into an ambush.
First turn, my movement phase with my outriders. That I will move 12 inches since that is their maximum movement. We measure, I bring them to this small hill, and the same goes for my Space Marines, which can only move 6 inches. I will reposition them to be right behind. And now, I have no more actions to take, so it's your turn.
That will go directly to the end of the movement phase, so the reinforcements, and bring my units onto the board, starting with the Necron warriors. Necrons appearing in these ruins in front of your Space Marines. Then the same thing for my Canoptech Scarab swarms. 3 of them appear in this cave. And 3 of them in this ruin. So that concludes my movement phase, and I think I'm going to shoot you with my Necron warriors. You start hostilities. 5 of them are equipped with Gauss flayers, the other 5 with Gauss reapers. I'll measure. I will start with the Gauss flayers, which have a range of 24. Okay. And who have the ability, or rather the keyword, rapid fire. So I can shoot twice per Necron, which gives me 10 dice in total.
Shoot twice because you are at half distance. Of your maximum shot, yes, 4+4.
Hit. It's the shooting skill 4+. Ouch, not a very good roll.
There are only 3 hits.
So now my strength is 4.
My endurance is 5 if it's my outriders you're targeting.
I need to roll a 5 or higher. Oh, 2 hits. Yes, make your saving throw.
Saving throw of 3+. Is there any penetration? No, no armor penetration. 3+ to block your shot. Okay, it's blocked. Either your shot's missed or it blocked.
With the armor blocks the shot. I attack with my 5 other Necron warriors, who are equipped with Gauss Reapers. Each of the 5 warriors attacks twice, so it's still
10 dice, still my outriders then.
Yeah, the outriders.
Your shooting skill
4+. I remove the misses. Since I have lethal hits, 6s are automatically counted as successes for the next die, so we put them aside. I reroll these, so strength 5 with this weapon, so 4 or more to succeed the roll. So you need to roll these 4 saving throws.
3+ with my save roll, minus your armor penetration. So I need to roll a 4 or higher to block your shot. Ouch, I only block 2, so I take 2 damage.
Each of my shots deals 1 damage.
But outriders have 4 health points each, and I mean that he took the shot. He has 2 left. 2 health points remain. Half of his life.
So that concludes my shooting phase. I move to the charge phase with the Canoptech Scarabs. They are going to charge these Space Marines, so I am going to roll 2 dice to determine if I succeed or not.
10. So 10.
Well below 10 inches, so I can charge.
So they come within range.
Now, those are going to charge the bikes.
You need to roll again. 7.
7. That should be more than enough.
Then go ahead, measure. 7, it's good.
7 is more than enough. Knowing that the objective of the charge is to get within 1 inch
of the target, yes, and then you get closer and attack.
So I move into combat range. I drop the die.
Yes, I was at 2.
And here too.
You can get close if you want, if it stays within the limit of 2 inches. As they come at me, I defend myself. I am the one who rolls the dice.
It's your turn to make the first combat rolls.
And I choose to defend myself with my intercessors. So my 4 Space Marines.
And the Sergeant.
And the Sergeant. So that makes 5. And I am going to attack your Canoptech Scarabs. That the Astartes Chain's words have 4 attacks per Space Marine. So that's 20 dice, that's the total. To hit, it's 3+, while I have an armor penetration of 1.
Oh yes, that's going to hurt.
So this one and this one. There I have deadly strike.
Do you have your lieutenant? He is a fatal touch to the attached unit.
It's a 3+ to hit. I still made a good one.
A good bunch of failures, a good bunch of misses. Well, we have to remove them, we remove all of that. You don't take those 6 back, they are validated for the next phase.
Before 6s are validated, that one was not good.
You made 4 of them.
Yeah, still. And now strength versus toughness.
Okay. 4 in strength, 4 in toughness.
2 toughness, 2 toughness. They have 2 in toughness. So it's 2 to hit, 2+ to hit. I also have a miss.
I don't have a save rolled in, since they have a 6+ save.
By default, their save is 6+, so -1.
Make 7. Can't make 7.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage. So each Canoptek Scarab has 4 health points.
So that destroys 1 Canoptek Scarab and severely injures another one. Only 1 hit point will remain. The Scarabs have a particularity, which is that they possess the keyword, Harmful Destruction. So when they die, I have to roll a dice. And on a 6, it explodes and deals damage to all units around.
A 1 in 6 chance of getting my Space Marines killed, and your other Canoptek Scarabs with them. That's it.
5. That's too bad. It was close.
Well, that's good.
You just attacked. Now it's my turn. And I will attack with my 3 Canoptek Scarabs there. So 6 attacks each. That makes 18.
So they attack me from behind like brave Scarabs. What's your roll to hit? 4. Okay, 4+ to hit.
And they have Deadly Touch.
Ah, so all your 6s are saved. Is that right?
I remove failed dice. Now Strength 2.
Against Toughness 5. On a 6 that you can only hit.
That I touch you.
No, there aren't any. Too bad. So you still have those ones that are. That forced me to.
A saving throw. I don't have armor penetration on the Canoptek Scarab.
So it's a 3+ to block your disgusting mandibles.
Odd, disgusting,
It's blocked. Too bad. They trust in their armor. Okay, well it's my turn again. And this time my Outriders are going to defend against those Canoptek Scarabs. They have 4 attacks. There you go, that's it. They have 4 attacks each. That makes 8 dice with 3+ to hit. No fatal blow, so you will be able to try to defend yourself. 3+ to hit. And I have this that hits, this that doesn't hit. 4 in strength.
So you have double. So on a 2+ you hit, and always with 1 armor penetration.
Everything hits except that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. So it blows up a Canoptek Scarab and injures another.
Canoptek Scarab dies.
Because it is the one who suffers who chooses the one who is targeted.
And this one, it has 3 HP left. However, I have the right to cast Malevolent Destruction.
Yes, you really like doing that. Ah, but don't worry, I won't remind you if you forget.
Come on, 6. No. Too bad. I will attack with the 2 remaining Canoptek Scarabs, so 12 dice.
4+ to hit. The melee skill. Whoa, you have a few 6s there.
But I have some not so great things.
Do they have deadly touch here? Yes.
3 fatal hits. So he set those aside.
Toughness 4. So it's 6+ to hit. And you still have 1.
Full armor penetration. So you need to make 4 saving throws.
So I have 3+ to block the mandibles again. Alright, 1 gets through, I take a damage, but I choose the one I want. Let's say the first one. So the Space Marines Intercessors have 2 health points each. So there, he loses half of his life. Well now, I still have my lieutenant, who did not attack, who has a master-crafted power sword. So which is even more powerful than the Astartes Chain's words. He has 5 attacks, so I can roll 5 dice.
You can move him near the melee to be in close combat.
But of course, I can even move it here because it's about 2 inches away. I have 5 attacks and 2 more to hit, knowing that they have an armor penetration of 2. So means here, if I hit on this roll and on the other, it doesn't matter. Everything is hit. Okay, so that has the deadly touch.
Yeah, so now you have to read it too, since I only have 2 in strength and you have
5, so it's 2+. Toughness against strength. Okay, well they're all dead.
Yeah, 5 successful attacks. That's unforgiving. B.
Given that he only had 1 life point left. That's 1 + 4. That makes 5, and I deal 5 damage. so both explode.
But now I will cast the harmful destruction twice. I have to throw them separately. So starting with the one that was the most in the center, since there is a explosion diameter.
The first one missed, now the other.
Missed as well.
The second one misses, so I can't move my bikes because they are in contact. On the other hand, my Space Marines arrive behind your Canoptech Scarabs. And then, I'm just measuring, but it's clear that I have the 6 inches, since the Space Marines can move up to 6. And there, about there, that's it. That concludes my movement phase, and I can move on to the shooting phase. So for my shooting phase, I will use my 4 intercessors, since they have a heavy bolter pistol, and the sergeant has a plasma pistol, and my lieutenant has a pistol, Neo-Vulcan. They have different weapons. Yes, so I have to do it separately. So the 4 Space Marines intercessors who are going to aim your scarabs. So 1 attack per heavy bolter pistol. That makes 4 dice.
It's a bit over for a Canoptech Scarabs.
I have the deadly touch.
Does that also apply to ranged attack? All the attacks from the unit. So I have a sure hit. Toughness 2 against Strength 4. Against Strength 4. Yeah, so you have doubled. So it's still 2+ to hit. It hits. And do you have armor penetration? 1. So I can't block this attack at all. So 3 points of damage. I have to put it on the one who is already injured, so this one. And I'll cast my Malevolent Destruction.
Yes, you do like to do that.
It's kind of the only thing I can do here in this situation. Come on, a little 6. Oh, what a hassle.
That's what happens when you don't know how to roll a die. It's hard. Well, now it's my sergeant's turn. With his plasma pistol, I could decide to overload it. In that case, if I roll a 6, it blows up in his face, and my unit dies instantly.
But you're sergeant, right?
Yes, my sergeant. Yes, but not my unit. The sergeant explodes in the face.
And luck would have it, the only time he tried, it worked for him.
Yeah, I am a bit traumatized. So I'm just going to shoot with my pistol without overcharging it. So he has 1 attack and 3 BS to hit. So shooting skill, that's 3. Go ahead. And it's a miss. So he misses there. Yet he is really not far, and he is a bit cross-eyed. Now I can also shoot with my lieutenant, since he is the last one in my unit who can shoot, and he has a pistol, Neo-Vulcan. But 2 more to hit, and he is 5 in strength, and 2 damage, so that means he will have half of his life left if I hit. It hits. Okay. Strength 5 against 2.
Also, against toughness 2, you must roll 2 or higher to win.
I don't have armor penetration. It hits, so you can try to make a save roll with a 6.
Roll at least 1 6 during the game. There you go, and it just so happened to be on that.
Well, you seemed a lot more motivated. One could feel the instinct for survival. A poor Canoptech Scarab.
So he fired, and it ricocheted off its carapace.
Even though he has his super lieutenant's pistol.
These are armor-piercing bullets, yeah, but it hurts. Oh well, it's a bit like a flashball.
Too bad, too bad. I still have my shooting skill from my Outriders because they also have bolter pistols at their waist. And so, since they have bolt pistols, they can shoot in close combat.
They're engaged despite the shooting phase.
Normally, the shooting phase is long range, 2 dice.
3+ to hit.
Oh, hit, including 1 with
Doesn't have deadly touch. He is not part of the unit. Sorry. So toughness 2 against strength 4.
Both hit.
And the armor penetration applies.
So you can't block and they take 2 damage.
Yes, those poor Canoptech Scarabs only have 2 health points left.
Listen, they are trying to eat my bike. I understand you. I have finished my shooting phase, so I don't need to charge, since all my units are already close to your Canoptech Scarab. Who's stopping me to go towards your group of Necron warriors, which is a bit. That's kind of their goal, so I move to my phase, my attack phase directly, and I am going to attack with my intercessors.
Alright, but then I have the right to attack first.
I'll attack. It's up to you to defend yourself.
So I will roll the 6 attack dice for the only Canoptech Scarab I have left. Go ahead. So 4+ to hit. They have deadly touch. That's a fatal hit, so I'll set it aside. And now strength 2 against toughness. Who are you attacking there? The Space Marines, the intercessors. Toughness 4. One get through. I needed to roll a 6 to succeed, so only that one succeeded. It's your turn to make your saving throw, and the penetration. No armor penetration.
So it's a 3+ to try to block, and it's blocked. I rolled a 6. I actually took all your 6s.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, there's still one that can explode later. Now it's my turn.
And then, if I explode, I hurt Alda.
Yes, that's the problem. It's that they still have this particularity. It's that if it explodes, it hits everyone. My Space Marines and my Outriders, it's my turn to attack. That's, which do you start with? 20 dice. I'll do the 5, the Sergeant, and the 4 regular Intercessors makes. Well, normal for superhuman warriors. There you go. Finally, 5 guys against a Scarab. That makes a dice roll of 20 dice. Yeah, that's a lot. 3+ to hit. Meh.
Including the mortal wounds. But you still have quite a few failures.
I have a lot of skulls that match the one on a normal die.
I removed the ones that missed. That's a 2, and that's a 1-1. And there's another 2.
And I re-rolled that. So strength versus toughness for strength and 2 in toughness. So it's 2+.
Hit, and anyway, even with those 3, it was enough. He only has 2 health left. They have armor penetration.
That's true, but I really like rolling the dice. And here it's really to say that they cut them up, even after they are dead. So you will be able to cast your malicious destruction.
I will choose a die that has already rolled a 6. Oh no, one that hasn't rolled a 6 yet. Yes, well, that's really... It's dice theory. It's tricks like that. You need to save 6s on the dice.
Let's see if it pays off 6. Yeah, and apparently the theory is correct.
So, malicious destruction within a 6-inch perimeter. So here we can see perfectly.
Yes, we can see the perimeter they are all.
At 6 inches
Except my lieutenant, it seems.
No, it is halfway to 6 inches. The base is well within 6 inches. Look, you see, it's base to base. So, the Scarab was roughly here. So you see, it's inside.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But it's really because, right.
And it deals 1 damage from which it is impossible to protect oneself. They all take 1 point of damage.
Yeah, that hurts. So I'm going to count. So I have a Space Marine who dies. The one who was already injured. He was already not in great shape. He has 1 point. He only has 1 left. Space Marine. All the Space Marines take 1. And my lieutenant has 4 health points.
Oh, he has 4 hit points? Him?
So he has 3 left.
That bike has 1 hit point left. Only 1. And the other one has 3 left.
And I have 3 left. That really hurt though. Oh, can you imagine if you had succeeded with all your 6s? Actually, by dying, your Canoptech Scarabs are quite weak.
But I can destroy them intentionally as well, if I can start self-destruction voluntarily. So it's a kamikaze attack.
My combat phase, since I can't do anything else, and thus my turn.
So I'm going to shoot you with my 5 Gauss flares.
It's like before.
Yes, like before. So I will roll 10 dice again. I measure how you moved a bit to check when. Same, but you are still at half range. So I will roll 10 dice for more to hit. Okay, I don't have any fatal hits. Oh wait, I do. Yes, I have 2 wounds. I put them aside. Now, strength 4 against toughness 5, right? That's right. So on a 5+, I succeed. Okay. There you go. And no armor pen.
My save roll is 2 3+. 3+, yeah.
It's up to you to distribute the damage among those who are injured.
And since both are injured, well, it's this bike here who takes 2 damage. So they both have 1 health point left. I'm going to engage in close combat.
So now I attack you with my Gauss Reapers.
10 dice again.
Yeah, always the right range this one. This weapon only has 12 inches of range, but it attacks twice directly.
It's the weapon that changes and not. That's it. Plus to hit.
For plus, so always fatal touch. So we set those aside. I remove 3s, too many 3s. So now strength 5 against toughness 5, for plus to hit this time.
Come on.
No, 1 still hits. I have 1 armor penetration.
Ah, yeah, so I need to roll a 4 or higher to hit.
To protect you. 2.
Make my saving throw. Come on, oh shit. Oh well, I'll choose this unit that dies. Since all your shots are concentrated here, and my poor outrider returns home.
Concludes my turn, it's your move.
I am going to move. My Space Marines, knowing, since they only have a movement of 6, they don't move much. So they arrive there, so they all have 1 hit point. It's easy to remember, except for the Lieutenant, who has 3. And now my outrider. Same thing, I will move it.
You can move it 12 inches.
Yeah, 12. I would still like to use it after its twin bolter cannon, because it hurts in the shooting phase.
You're out of range. For engagement, good, but you can't get in range. Engagement with your movement, it's necessarily yes, yes.
So I'm going to position myself here and move directly to my shooting phase. I begin my shooting phase, and I will start with my outrider, remaining and the twin bolter rifles.
Yes, one's on his bike.
Here are the 2 we see here. So 2 attacks, 3 BS to hit, shooting skill 3+. Both are hit.
Toughness 4 against
Force.
4. Okay, so 4 more.
It's a hit.
Got armor penetration.
Yeah, -1.
Okay. My Necron warriors with a 4+ save roll a 5.
Okay, there is one that
Dies. The one that was turned the wrong way for. Yes! A classic malfunction.
There you go. And now I can shoot with my 3 intercessors, who have their heavy bolt pistols. So I start with the 3. The range is more than sufficient since it's 12.
Yes, they have a 12-inch range. That's good.
So an attack means rolling 3 dice. And 3 BS to hit. Oh, 2 hits. Strength 4 for me, toughness 4. So it's 4+ to hit. Both hit.
Okay, so penetration.
Of armor, alright.
So on a 5 or 6, I managed to protect myself.
But you're not going to do that. Look, 2 of them die, knowing the Necron warriors have only 1 hit point. Now, I can use my sergeant's plasma pistol. Same thing, so only 1 attack, 3+ to hit. It hits.
Toughness 4 against.
Strength 7.
Oh my gosh. So it's not double. So it's 3+.
It's a miss. And the lieutenant with his Neovolkit, he needs a 2+ to hit. And it has a strength of 5. It hits.
Okay, 5 strength against. For endurance, so 3+. That makes 3+ again. We're doing 2 is good, right?
No 3 or more. There 3.
It's the bare minimum, and there is no armor penetration. Other hand on this weapon.
Yes. You remember that, right? Well, you should. So you can roll a 4+, but go ahead and roll a skull. The skull's pretty. That's the peculiarity of the die. A 2. Good 2.
That kills one of yours. I lose another Necron warrior. It's starting to tingle.
Now, it's my charge phase, so I will move all my units. I still check beforehand on my intercessors. I need to roll a 6 or 7 with 2 dice to be able to rush your Necrons.
You really don't have to, you know. It's
Yes, well, go. And I rolled a 5.
There you go, you see. You see, you didn't have to. It's good that you sometimes accept that you don't have to charge.
And can I charge with them?
Your outrider.
Yeah, my outrider, since he has an Astartes sword. So that's still 4 attacks.
Well, first you need to make your charge. How many inches are you at? Are you 3 inches away? Yes.
I'm not going to do a double header. That's not done. There you go. 6 and 1 makes 7.
So you're more than close enough. More than enough.
I'll put it there for now. Of course, it's 1 inch. I move to my attack phase.
Yes, anyway, you go straight to the attack phase.
So it's up to you to defend against my charge.
So how many warriors do I have left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
So I am going to roll 6 dice.
They attack with their small skeletal fists.
Yes, or the stocks of their rifles. So 4+ to hit. There is no deadly hit that applies, and they have strength 4. Against?
Toughness 5. So 4+, a 5+.
To hit. And it's a miss. I missed everything there.
Yeah, it's well done. It's really a shame.
So it's your turn to attack now, with
my outrider. So 4 attacks. Yes, I know I can't attack with anything else. That's a 3+ to hit. Everything is hit. Strength 4 against toughness.
4.
So it's 4+ to hit. Only have a hit, and there is armor penetration.
1 armor penetration. Normally it's. But with the armor penetration, I need to roll 5 or higher too.
It didn't roll, cheating. I really did.
It slipped out of my hand. I can't control a dice roll like that.
Oh, no. Get it to 125,000 frames per second. We'll see what happens. He lets it go.
He says no.
That's disgusting. So he doesn't die. No one dies.
So you finish your turn. I will start mine by my reanimation protocol. So I need to roll a 6-sided die.
Come on.
And reanimate as many Necrons as Necron warriors as the die. I'm reviving them all.
Another 5. I don't know if you all have seen. You can put it in the comment. By the way, that's weird. He reused the same die. I say there's something.
Is there something? A loaded die 1 in 5. It's weird knowing I need to roll a lot of 6s.
Well, you are going to change the die. Go.
There, however, I can't attack or move at all. Since they are in close combat with this Outrider, I will attack in close combat with my 10 Necron warriors. So that's going to be 10 attack dice. There you go.
But which one do I defend against first?
Yes.
Your attack. Yeah, but I can defend myself. So I use the Astartes chains word. It's hard to say. Not really, with 3 more. 3+ to hit. It hits everything. He doesn't have deadly strike. The lieutenant isn't there.
So toughness 4 against strength 4.
So that's 4+ just to hit. There are 2 hits, and with an armor penetration of 1. So that's 5+. 5+ to hit. To make your saving throw.
A 5+ save roll is needed. 5+. No double fail.
So 2 of them die.
So it was definitely worth coming back, guys.
Well, still, if you do that every time.
So now I can attack. There are more than 8 of them. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dropped on.
That's considered a failure.
But no, because it's abusive. It's abusive. So 4 more.
There is a 5.
This really sucks.
But you would have preferred your dice rolls that were on the ground. You had some good ones.
However, you only have 1 hit point left, right?
Alright then, go ahead and roll. So 5 or more. He rolls a 5, I'm back.
For strength, and he has 5 endurance. Aw, that's too bad.
But I still had my saving throw. It was still the odd die, but it's okay. Oh no, I had put it there.
I can reroll. I took this one, so I can reroll like this. Are you sure there's no cheating? No.
That will do. That concludes your attack phase.
I can't do much else.
So yes, you can't do anything anymore. Movement phase. My Space Marines will try again. Yeah, I don't think they'll need to make a charge. The 6 inches of movement are well away from the large pipe. So I am going to move them. Here and then, right. I'll make them charge, to keep placing the dice for practicality. Since all my Space Marines except the Lieutenant, they have 1 health point left. Yes, my Lieutenant, I have 3 left, easy to remember. Alright, I've finished my movement phase, so I can charge. I charge with my Space Marines to engage your warriors. Necron, I roll the dice anyway to be sure, and I get 11.
Yes, you can position yourself near my Necron warriors.
Exactly, that was the goal. And I will arrive. Specifically from the rear by flanking them like this.
There you go. He literally hit him. Yes, that's going to hurt. The pistol on the neck there. There, the head is coming off.
I sure hope so, but not in the head of my Outrider.
On the other hand, that could be a projectile. Be careful.
I initiate my attack phase, and it's your turn to start. To defend yourself with your skeletons.
Well, I'm going to attack with mine.
You don't have much choice.
So they don't have any weapons.
You have 1, 2, 3, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
4+ to hit. This time, I am going to attack your Space Marines.
Really? Not my Outrider? No.
So 4 more. Well, that's another bad roll. I don't have deadly hit. No.
So you need to reroll 6s.
So I re-roll my 6s. Toughness 4.
Yes, endurance.
For against strength 4. So it's 4+.
A 2 hit.
2 hits and no armor penetration.
So 3+ to make my save roll and succeed in avoiding. Your attacks. I have one. 1 dies, 1 is blocked. No, not at all. That's my sergeant. Yes, no. He is the one who will say goodbye. It's my turn to attack now, with my 3 Space Marines, including my sergeant. So that gives me 4 attacks with the chained word, which means 12 dice. 3+ to hit. A touche. Fatal because they are in my lieutenant's unit. There is already 1 hit that is guaranteed to succeed, and I have all of this to reroll.
Toughness 4 against strength 4. Strength 4. So it's 4+.
With an armor penetration of 1. Oh, you're taking a beating there.
So saving throw 5+.
5 more. 5 more.
There's only 1 save, just 1.
6 Necron warriors to clear out.
3 and then 4. 5 and 6.
I am going to attack with my lieutenant now.
You need to bring it closer because now it's 2.
Far away. With his master-crafted power sword, so he has 5 attacks. I'm missing quite a few there. I have deadly strike. So those ones, they are successful. Automatically, I re-rolled that one.
5 in strength. 4 in toughness.
Okay, so 3+ to hit. Go ahead. It hits. Okay.
Has armor penetration. Yes, 2. Oh, so it's on 6+ that I can.
I'm checking. Yes, it's indeed 2 in armor penetration, so it's on a 6 you can save your guys.
Oh, no. And it's a win.
In any case for this first mission, they managed to exterminate your Necron warriors.
So the ambush was a failure in the end.
And my defense was a success. Let's see what happens next.
The Space Marines have survived the ambush set by the Necrons. As the living metal Xenos lie in pieces on the ground, the warriors of the Imperium pick up the distress signal once again. The source is close, very close.